Okay, let's turn that off. A little music to hyping up the team. It's a beautiful day out there in the neighborhood. It's raining. It's my kind of day, guys. So we're gonna have a beautiful topic, a beautiful show today. And let's get this show started. Tea time with your girl Monica. This tea calms my nerves. It is 7 o'clock p.m. Today is Sunday, and thank you for joining MAD, Monica After Dark. Today's topic is your vibe creates your tribe. So before I do any episode, guys, I always try to give you guys hints throughout the week of what the topic is going to be about and what I'm going to be talking about, right? And yesterday, I wanted to share this experience with you guys. I had a beautiful experience, and we were talking about that, right? Your vibe, your tribe, right? The people that you affiliate with, the people that you associate with, the people you bring around. Who are you bringing around? Who are these people? Because sometimes the vibe, the tribe you hang out with defines sometimes who you are. And even if you're not that kind of person, it starts defining you. Because once you start hanging with somebody, little by little you start picking up after their habits, right? So your vibe creates your tribe. So what are you bringing to the table? What kind of energy are you bringing to the table? So today's topic is vibing. Your vibe creates your tribe, and we're gonna go ahead and touch on a few notes. And if you guys have any questions, I'm gonna be asking you guys questions. Feel free to ask. And I can't see, so I'll just be going in and out to engage with the audience. I love that. So thank you very much for joining. If you are not able to join, you can watch the full video on my YouTube channel. Please don't forget to subscribe and like. Thank you very much. So your vibe creates your tribe. It feels like an Indian tribe. Right? When I first thought about this topic, I was thinking about like huts, like an Indian hut. I don't know. Like I was thinking about those tribes out in the wilderness, right? All these like Indian tribes where they're in the huts, and I was just thinking about that. So, I want to create my tribe. I want to create my community. I want to create my circle. So, I want to. So this holds steer this conversation. So I would love to get into it. So my logo right now, it's not working, but since I have less than 2 months with it, I was able to get a hold of the owners of the sign, and they're gonna replace it. So I'm sorry you can't see the color it, but this is my logo, you guys, and I just wanted to bring it up because my show is not a show without my logo, guys. What I feel, your vibe creates your tribe. I feel like I'm a very positive and I'm a very energetic person, and I feed off of that. So if I'm around people that are happy and that are positive, I feed into it. I get into character right away. But if I'm happy and I come around someone that's like, mm, like a floppy thing, then like that turns off my whole light. Like that shuts me off, right? And I don't want nobody shutting off my light. I need to shine bright. So when I see something like that, right? The older I get, the more I protect my circle, the more I protect my energy, and to each his own. I love everybody for who they are, but I need to protect myself. I need to protect my sanity. I need to protect my health, my mental well-being. So when I'm around someone that is trying to like turn off my light, it's like a light switch, right? When I'm around that, like I want to get away from that. There's no arguing. There's no talking back. There's no fighting. It's just, let me get up and leave because this is not the environment I want to be on. I don't want to be in any environment where people are arguing and fighting and bickering and gossiping. I don't like that environment because I'm such a happy, positive person that I feel like, yo, if you got something to say, just say it to that person. You don't gotta go here and there and there and here. Just say it to the person. Just keep it real, right? So, I'd rather have five good friends than 20 friends that have issues or problems or drama or like all that craziness, right? I'm 43 years old. The number one thing in my life right now is peace. That's what I want. I want peace. So if you come around me and you generate peace, you generate positivity, you generate like, hey, listen, let's do something. Let's grow together. Like, what do you like? I don't want to say that a relationship is transactional. A relationship is not transactional, right? But if I'm your friend, right, you can count on me 100%. I gotta make sure that I can count on you 100%, right? And you're just not gonna flip most squad on me, right? So if not, I don't want a friend. I'll keep you as an acquaintance. Hello, hi, bye, and that's it, right? So I want to bring people into my energy. I want to bring people into my space that's gonna help me grow. Because every day I learn something new. Every day I learn, I meet new people every day, and I love learning from people. And I love when people are positive and they're growing and they're trying to make something out of themselves, and they're not blaming the past and they're not becoming a victim. Oh, because of this, because of that, I am this, I am that. Stop victimizing yourself. Stop thinking about the past. Live the present. Learn from your mistakes and let's move on. Right? So, bring some energy, bring some positivity. Don't bring issues, don't bring problems into my life. I can't, and I won't. That's it. It's like, I've always said it's like Captain Save-A-Ho, right? Like Mother Teresa. Like, I'm not here for that no more. I'm not here. I'm not anybody's therapist. I'm not anybody's psychologist. I want you to bring happiness into my life, positivity into my life. What are you bringing to my life? Because you know what? When I come into your life, you know what I'm bringing. I'm bringing excitement. I'm bringing positivity. I'm bringing a circus because I'm a clown myself. You know what I mean? So I am a great catch as a friend, as a partner. As a family member. I bring a lot to the table. I am a vibe. I am my vibe. I am my own tribe. So what are you bringing to the table? Let's ask yourself that question. Let's ask ourselves that question. When you meet somebody, right? You meet a guy, you meet a friend, you meet someone, right? And you're building this relationship with them, right? You build this relationship with them. You start thinking to yourself, what are you doing? Are you doing more? Like, what is this relation? Is this relationship beneficial? Is she helping me like I'm helping her? What are we doing here, right? And you want to create someone that's going to uplift you. You want to be around people that are going to motivate you, that have the same energy as you, right? So keep that circle, keep that tribe around you. Affiliate, surround yourself with people that love life, that love God, that love living, growing up, I always heard you need a community to raise your kid. Because whether you have family members are not helping you out, whether you have friends helping you out, whether you have the neighbors helping you out, whether you have a babysitter you just met helping you out, you need a community to help raise, it takes a village to raise a kid, right? And it's true because you need a little bit of everybody, right? And when you meet someone, they teach you how to be better, to teach you how to be a better mom or a better, co-worker or a better, manager, etc. Right? So those people that come into your life to teach you, don't see it like, they think they know. No, like to see it like, wow, they're older, they're wiser, and they're just trying to help you get better. affiliate with people that I have been there, people that are wiser than you, that are smarter than you, right? You don't want to be the smartest person on your pack. I don't want to be the smartest person in my tribe. I want somebody smarter than me so I can learn from them, right? Surround yourself with greatness. It doesn't have to be doctors and lawyers and, oh my, no, we're not talking about titles. We're talking about really good human beings, really good positive people that project that energy, that when you see them, you're like, wow, man, like, wow, she's so positive, like she's so nice, she's so friendly. There's a lot of people that they don't even have someone to tell them that they love them, right? That they're not around people that. I'm very affectionate, so every time I meet someone, I'm either like, hey, hi, I'm hugging, I'm kissing, and people, they're like, wow, because they're not used to that. They're not used to that affection. But I'm very affectionate. Even if I meet a homeless person in the street, I'm like, I love you, and I genuinely do. So this is the energy that I project. This is what I'm giving to the world. This is the positivity that I'm bringing. I want somebody to replicate that. I want my friends and my family members and everybody where I go. I want us, to bring that light out there. I think the world right now is so dark, you guys, that when someone meets someone positive or when someone sees someone smiling and being grateful, they're like, where the hell did this lady come from? But we're out there, guys. Good still exists. Good still exists, guys. So that was the first topic I wanted to talk about. And match my energy. Yes, I want you to match my energy. Like, what's up? What you bringing to the table? Match it. Come on, man. Let's be happy. Let's create. Let's be spontaneous. Let's live. Life is beautiful. To be miserable. Life is beautiful to be depressed. Life is beautiful to be thinking about, oh, what if, what could have, what should have. No, forget about the past. The past is the past. God is so good that He gives us a new day every day to be better. God is so good that He gives us tomorrow to be better than today. Let's make the best of it. Let's make the best of life. I love life. Let me just drink some tea because this topic makes me very emotional, and tea just calms me down. And cheers. Thank you everyone who has joined the live. A lot of you guys tell me that I'm too fast with these videos, with this show. And it's Sunday. A lot of people have to work. I know it's Labor Day tomorrow, but I don't want to hold you guys up. You know what I mean? So this is just something cute and simple. Make it fun. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Does anybody have any questions regarding the first topic that we spoke about? Your energy attracts your tribe. What you bring out attracts it. Trust me, nobody negative and miserable and doesn't want to be around people like me. They don't like people like me because they're always gonna be on that negative shit, and I'm gonna be like, no, negative equals negative and a positive. Then my world equals a positive. So we're gonna get it together. You know what I mean? And if you can't, and if we don't see progress, and we don't see that there's no consistency and trying to see the light out of something dark, we're gonna keep it moving. Because God sent me into the world to teach you, but Mama and raised no fool. We're gonna keep it moving, guys. I don't know about you, but I ain't got no time to be teaching. I got 2 kids and they grown. I can't be Mother Teresa no more. I don't know. I love the shirt. Thank you so much, sister. Thank you very much. I got it at Ross. I love Ross. So, topic 2. Energy check. Energy check. Stating before about your energy attracting your tribe. Your energy is gonna attract people that's looking for somewhat the same thing you're looking for. And A lot of people don't know. A lot of people don't know that it's, you know, that there's a light out there. A lot of people don't know about positivity. A lot of people don't know about, you know, about being happy. People, unfortunately, there's a lot of people out there that they don't know that world, right? So if you are kind to others and you have respect for others and you shine bright, guys, like Rihanna said, like a diamond, people gravitate towards you, and if they don't know, they're gonna, if they see, like if they see you, right, and they see that you're being real and you're being consistent with what how you are, right, they're gonna be like, yo, there's a chance. Maybe there's a chance, you know, maybe it's true. Maybe it, you know, maybe it could be better. Maybe this too shall pass, right? So a lot of people don't know, and every day we learn something new. So we just have to be that shining force. We have to be that bright light. We have to teach people that it's okay, you know, that there is a, you know, there's a road ahead, you know, that the world is not gonna end, that there's a solution for everything. That's my favorite phrase. I always tell my kids whenever, you know, whenever my kids tell me something that's going on in their life, and you know, and I look at them and I feel like they think like the whole world is gonna end, like there's no other solution. I tell them, hey guys, remember what I always told you? There's a solution to everything except for death. It's not the end of the world. Whatever we're going through, billions of people have done it and have gone through it. And even worse, let's be grateful. Let's thank God that we're going through this little trial and tribulation that we're going through compared to other people and what they're going through. Like in these countries being bombed and stuff like that. Right? So let's just be grateful. Check yourself. Check the people that are around you. You know, it doesn't matter if it's your significant other. It doesn't matter if it's your kids. Like my daughter, for example. I have my daughter, and we're not going to mention which one, but my daughter has this face that is called a bitch rest face. That's her face. That's my daughter's face. And she could be happy as hell. And she could be going to Disney World. And it's always this face that that only a mother could love. But with all that being said, I'm trying to teach her that nobody wants to be around that face. Nobody has to be around that face. So I'm like, either change your face or get the hell away from me. Because every time I look at her face, my whole energy, everything just wants to crawl in a little, like a little shell with a turtle, because I just want to. Oh, okay. You know what I mean? And she's probably not even mad. And she's probably happy as hell, but she has that face. And I'm like, come on, please, please, like, don't do that face, you know? And because why? I know I know she doesn't mean anything. She's not mad. She's not sad. It's just her face. But her face, like, my whole energy and my whole like being wants to like crawl under a rock when I see her face. So we don't want to do that. So I'm like, yo, change your face. There's no reason. You know, I'm not telling you to and smile all day, but just, you know, like just, you know, like a normal face. You know what I mean? Like normal, you know, you don't gotta smile, but you don't gotta be like, "Ah," you know what I mean? Like we don't want to be around that. Who wants to be around that? You know what I mean? It doesn't matter if you came from me, you know, nobody wants to be around that. So that's the thing. Check that energy. Check that energy person. Whether it's your kid, whether it's your spouse, whether it's your friend, whether it's your mother. My mother knows she can't come around me with that face. My mother, like, people know that you can't come around me with that negativity. Because first of all, I'm gonna check you. Like, what's up with your face? Where you left it? Go pick it up. Go pick it up. You know, so nobody wants to be around that. Check that energy. Sometimes people don't know that they're doing it. You know, sometimes you got to check that energy. Like, what's up? What's up? What we got going on? You know, whenever I have someone that comes around me and they're like, oh, you know, like, I'm like, what's up? What's going on? What's up? Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it so we can find a solution and we can move on. We're gonna move on. We're gonna move on and let's live life. Let's be happy. Smile. Right? So check that energy. Check that energy. Don't matter who it is, check that energy. Nope, we're not doing that. I write like a doctor, so sometimes I write and I don't even know what the hell I wrote. Does it ever happen to you? You be writing so fast, because I write, but my brain is going like a million hours per hour, and and I'm going really slow writing, right? Because I'm older. So sometimes I write, but it just be like scribble, like doctors, like you can't even understand it. Guys, I wanted to ask you guys. This is what I wanted to ask. Do you think that your current tribe, the tribe that you have right now. Remember, the tribe could be friends, the tribe could be family, the tribe could be kids, the tribe could be anything. Tribes is anything. Tribes is what you bring around you. Tribe is what's around you, your circle, right? Your circle. Do you think that your current tribe, I don't even know what I wrote. What's wrong with me? Do you think that your current tribe defines, who you are? Do you think that the people that are around you right now, right? Whoever it is, let's talk about it. The people that are around you right now, do you think that they define who you are? First, what are they teaching you? What have you learned from them? Two, do they define who you are? Do your tribe, the people you hang out with, define who you are? And what have they taught you? What have they brought to the table? Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. You guys, you know what? Like, guys, I'm a serial dater and I go on dates, right? And then I have people asking me, Monica, did he pay for your food? Monica, did he pay for your drinks? And I'm like, what? Like, why would he even ask someone that? First, I'm in your presence. So of course you have to wine and dine me, first and foremost. Let's get that out the way. And second of all, I'm taking time out, right? I'm bringing all these goodness. I'm bringing this light. I'm bringing this positivity. I'm bringing this energy to the table. Of course I'm worth it. That and more, right? So what is the energy you're bringing to the table? How do you value yourself? Do you value yourself, your worth, and your time? I don't know about you, but even when I was almost 300 pounds, my energy was everything. My energy has always been my positivity, how positive I am, how my jokes, and how I love life, and how I view life, and how I love God, right? Because I love God and he's the center of my foundation, right? But through God, I have this uplifting personality where I love life and I love people, especially when you're doing good. When I see that my nieces and my nephews are doing good, and I'm talking about all my nieces and my nephews, that makes me feel so good. When people are doing good, I promise you, when I see that anybody is getting a degree, that's getting better, that's buying a house, I'm like, I live through you. I live through you. I live through you. So I love that. I'm like everybody's cheerleader because I really enjoy that moment. And if it's not my husband or my kids or my nephews or my friends, like I love that. I love when I hear that. Hey, listen, this person put in a new business. Hey, look, this person got a new food truck. I'm like, oh my God, that's so good. Oh my God, like there's opportunity because when I see that, I see growth, and I feel like like we're all like I want everybody around me to something, to own something, anything, like I want people to prosper. I want people that are around me to have that, that grow, that ambition to like love life and grow, within. So yeah, check your energy, check the people that are around you, your current tribe. Does it define who you are, and what are they bringing to the table? Let's talk about that, right? The third topic, the last topic that I want to talk about is your friendship. Your friendship. Friendship. So we're talking about anything from relationship to friendship to anything ship. La Pinta, la Niña, y la Santa Maria. We're going to talk about it. And that's going to be our final topic. But I really want to talk about this because I have a personal experience that I've had within the last couple of months. And I wanted to share this experience with you guys, because when I talk about these topics, it's because it's me. It's me, guys. There's nobody else. It's me. I talk about these topics because it's my own self experience, and I wanted to share with you guys because you never know who's going through this, right? Let's talk about it. Let's talk about your vibe. Let's talk about your vibe, attracting your tribe, and let's talk about those friendships. Let's talk about those friendships that we have going on. Let's talk about it. Oh, oh. I know there's a lot of friendship out there. I know. Let's talk about it. We're going to talk about friendship and how they can make or break you. Doesn't matter if you've known them for a day. It doesn't matter if you've known them for 100 years. How much is too much? How much is too much? Is too much enough? Or why would he even let it get to too much, right? How much is too much? How far would you let it get to? Right? Because remember, your friendship, the people that are around you, it's defining who you are. It's your tribe. Let's talk about it. We're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about that one. Michelle, I see that you joined. Arlene, as always, Vero, te amo, mi princesa bella. Thank you, everybody, for joining the show. I know you guys say that it's too short of a show. But there's Sunday. People got things to do. It's football. Who's watching the football game? Hurricanes play today, right? Hurricanes. I like the Dallas Cowboys and I like the New England Patriots because, fun fact, when my brother was in high school, he had a full scholarship to Fordham University. And I remember two scouts from the Dallas Cowboys and the New England Patriots coming, talking to my mom. I know one of them offered her a Cadillac, something around that sort. So I've always liked them. But my number one team is the New England Patriots. And I know I'm in Miami, Florida, and I know I'm from New York, but I really love the New England Patriots. I think that the Dolphin, ever since Dan Marino left, sucks. But that's neither here nor there. Let's get back to this topic. Let's talk about friendship. What are red flags when it comes to friendship? What are the red flags when it comes to friendship? And I'm going to let you know right now. What are the red flags? And if you want to be my friend, make sure you never do it. I'm letting you know right now. How to know if someone's energy matches yours. I want to talk about red flags when it comes to friendship. I want to talk about red flags when it comes to relationship. And I want to talk about red flags when it comes to just anybody that's in your inner circle. So this is the way I see it. I'm not cocky at all. I think I'm one of the most humblest person in this world. I love God and I see life through God's lens, meaning I love to help people and I love to let people see the light and I love to smile and I love being respectful. I love older people. I love older like 80s and above. I love them. And I love kids because kids and older people, they're innocent. And I love being around the innocence. I love to be around innocent people and people that don't have hate and don't have that animosity and that jealousy in their heart. It's hard when you're this age. It's hard, right? It's hard to be like, not to be envious. It's hard not to hate on something or someone. It's hard. I know it's hard. But I feel like when you have God, you don't have a chance to have that. Like, for example, like I was saying, like if I see that my friend bought a house, I'm like, oh my God. I started crying because I'm like, God is so good. God is so good. You got a house, girl. We got a house. You got a house. We got a house. You know what I mean? Like I'm living it with you guys. You know, when one of my friends they meet someone new and and they're in love, I'm like, for you. Because I love love. And I love that you're in love. And if it's for a day or for a week, we're going to celebrate it together. Because I love that, I love that for you. So I love when people are happy, right? Whatever makes you happy, I had a friend of mine that told me, oh my God, Monica, I dissected a pig for the first time and it was the best thing ever. And I'm like, yo, I love that for you. I love dissecting. But she was so in the moment that I didn't want to crush it for her. So I love that for you, right? And that's just me, right? That's so when you come around me and you tell me something fun or positive or good or something that's going like one of my friends, she had a PhD. And I'm like, good for PhD. PhD, Felicia. She's my first friend in the whole wide world that has a doctorate. So for me, I'm like, she made it. Oh my God. Like, oh, wow. So I'm like, I got a PhD. I got a PhD because she got a PhD. So, I enjoy that. I celebrate that with my peers, right? With anybody, right? I love that. I love that. If you're not your own cheerleader, trust me, you can trust me to be your cheerleader because I love it. I feed off of it. I don't know why it's like, oh, I love it. So, find yourself a friend like that. Find yourself a relationship like that. Find yourself a girlfriend like that. Find yourself someone that's not always nagging, like, I call it like a floppy cop. Like, get that shit off of me. Like, if I'm bringing all this positivity and all this energy to the table, we don't have time to subtract. We're here to add and we're here to multiply. What you're doing? Are you adding or you're multiplying? Let's talk about that. I don't want nobody dividing me, and I don't want nobody subtracting for me. So if we're not adding and we're not multiplying, then we're excluding ourselves from our math problems. We're excluding ourselves from our life, period. What are red flags? You know what? There's people out there that they're like your best fucking critics, and excuse my French, but there's people out there that they're waiting for your downfall. There's people out there that they can't wait for you to F it up. You know that? There's people right now. There's people right now on some voodoo like, I hope she don't make it. I hope he don't make it. I hope. There's people out there because guess what? We're not gonna say that the devil don't exist. God exists and the devil exists. But guess what? God is stronger, right? But there's people that they waiting for your downfall. They're waiting for your demise. You know what I mean? And it sucks. And then, it sucks that you have people like that in your circle. You have people like that, like your own siblings, your own family members, your own husband, your own friends, your own grandmother, your own whatever. There's people in your circle that they can't wait for you to fuck up. For what? Why? For what? What do you gain from it? I feel like if you're winning, I'm winning. If I see you making money, I'm gonna help you make money because I know if you make money, I'm gonna make money. So why can't we have that energy? Why try to take away from someone? Why not try to build that person up? And why not think so positive, right? That's a red flag. That hate exists, and that's a red flag. I call that a rainbow flag because it's like everything in once. Hate, right? Jealousy. Guys, is in the Ten Commandments. No adultery, you can't be hating, you can't be jealous. You can't be like, oh, she has a house. Oh my God, I hope it fucking burns because she has a house and I don't have a house. Why? I never understood that. I never understood the negativity. I never understood why somebody could be so miserable for somebody else's success. I don't even understand why. I don't even know why. Why? God, please tell me. You know? So check that energy. Check those flags. There's yellow flags, there's red flags. And when I mean all these colorful rainbow flags, is because there might not be hate, it might not be lust, and might not be these words that I'm mentioning, but check your energy, check the people that you bring around. Check the people that you bring around your family, especially if you have kids. Who do you want around your kids? Because I'll be damned if I'm teaching my kids respect, moral, and to respect others, but then you have this family member or you have this person coming in and out of your house teaching your kids the total opposite of all the values you just instilled in them. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about that. I feel like my house is my sanctuary. So whoever comes through that door, like I have my rosary, I have the Virgin Mary, I have my grandmother, I have crosses all over. So whoever comes to this house, God, please wash away all those things, bring all that energy, bring it, leave it outside, and make sure that when this person comes into this house, they bring nothing but light and positivity to this house. But then sometimes I don't even invite people to this house because I don't even know where people's energy is at this time. It's 2025, you guys. We don't know what's going on out there. So we're going to protect our energy. We're going to protect our circle, our tribe. We're going to protect ourselves, right? And it's not like, oh, you know what? I'm never going to talk to nobody and I'm just going to stay secluded and I'm never going to leave the house. No, you can leave the house. Just know who you're socializing with. Know who you're bringing around. Know who you're bringing around your circle. Guys, I really, really love this topic. And I also wanted to let you know that your mindset is everything. And it's hard when you have someone that's so negative and you're probably married to them, or it's probably a kid, or it's probably a family member. And you're like, oh my God, I can't get rid of this person, right? And I can't just like, what do? Monica, I can't get rid of my husband. We've been married for 20 years. What do I do? Talk about it, guys. Communication is key. I think that, we don't need a therapist. We don't need a doctor to communicate, to talk. It's not about talking, it's about listening to what the other person has to say. Really listen, really take it into consideration. I've always told my kids to put yourself in somebody else's shoe. Put yourself in their shoe. Put yourself, would you like that? And just protect your tribe, protect your energy, protect who you bring around yourself. You know, I'm gonna go ahead and get closer. Look at that questions. If we have any questions, I don't want to take too much of your time, but I do want to thank everybody who tuned in. If you did not stay for the full video, please join my YouTube, subscribe, and please like my YouTube channel, Monica After Dark. Today's subject was your vibe creates your tribe. Remember who you bring around you. Remember who's in your circle. Remember who you're learning from. Remember what people around you are, what they're thinking about you. Like, remember, dime con quién andas y te diré quién eres. That means tell me who you're with and I'm going to tell you who you are. Even if you're not a criminal or murderer or rapist, whatever. If you're hanging around with people like that, then guess what? 2 + 2 is 4. You know what I mean? So let's just protect that energy. Let's protect that vibe. Let's protect who we bring into our tribe, into our circle. I'm gonna get closer because I really, really, really want to see this. Questions? If you have any questions, let me know. Because if there's no questions, we're gonna be ending this live. Because I know people got things to do. Get closer. Manito, Alex, I see you, brother. All right, we're just gonna go all the way to the top. I just want to thank everybody that came in. Thank you so much, everybody. I love you guys. Angie, Tashikin, Simpy, El Fantasma, Melena, Janice, your buddy, Julian, Andrea Coral, lovely Ray, Jamie, Piggy, love your shirt and the braids. Oh, thank you so much, sister. Thank you. Rapunzel, let down your hair. And the Ross, I got the shirt at Ross. It was actually $16.99. So let me go ahead. And I always try to get like a new shirt for the show so I could show you guys. This is the shirt. $16.99. I can't be coming over here with these dresses because this is not a dress. This is not a show for dresses. So Ross and Marshalls, they have a lot of nice shirts, stuff. We love those, and I love them. I love Marshalls and Ross, TJ Maxx and Burlington. Sometimes they're really good too. Thank you everybody who joined. Match my energy. That's what I'm talking. I love this shirt. Thank you so much, Arlene. Thank you, sister. Thank you for sharing my live, Arlene. Hi, everyone. Happy Sunday. Thank you, Vero. Thank you for joining. Vero, check yourself. You are what you attract. Check yourself. You are what you attract. Michelle, hello, my beautiful queen. Everybody, remember that if you don't know, you could always click on the little bell that's next to my name, and it's gonna alert you whenever I go live, because not only do I do my beautiful show on Sunday at 7 p.m., but I also go live throughout the week, and I like to battle with a lot of people. So if you ever want to join that, make sure you click on that ringer up there, and it's gonna alert you whenever I'm on, whenever I'm live. Michelle. Strong, resilient, courageous, adventurous, respectful. Strong, resilient. I need a sip. I know that's right, girl. I know dolphin all day. Veronica, do you like the dolphins? They're sorry, girl. Dolphins, the fins? Nope. Putting in more red flags. Girl, let me tell you something. I have a list of rainbow flags when it comes to people. F the haters. I know that's right. The way you hit them is keep on doing what you're doing, and that's it. I know, Alex. Let me tell you something. No podemos llevarlo de la gente, no podemos llevarlo de los comentarios, no lo podemos llevar de lo que la gente piensa y lo que ellos digan, señores. Uno tiene que vivir la vida como Dios quiere que uno lo viva y como uno también se siente digno. A la gente van a hablar cuando tú lo estás haciendo bien, van a hablar cuando tú lo estás haciendo mal. Que sigan hablando. Si están hablando, están haciendo algo bien, entonces, ajá. Si no están hablando, entonces, you're not doing nothing right, manito. Digo yo, no sé. Cindy, what's up with you, my beautiful queen? Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining, everybody. Thank you very much for joining my live. Remember, you can watch the full video in my YouTube channel. It's going to take me a couple of minutes to download it. Just bear with me. I love each and every one of you guys. It is episode 11 in Monica After Dark. That means that we have 11 weeks doing this show. So it's been very successful for me because I've stayed consistent. And as a lot of you guys know, I'm not very consistent. So I want to thank God that I've stayed consistent with the show and that I'm bringing this energy and these topics for anybody that could relate and that can use them. Thank you so much for tuning in. Que Dios me lo bendiga. Bye, everybody. Damn, I look kind of pretty here.